don't think the contract's ever going to happen. Here's the thing with life, and I've said it before when I was 22 at the time. What he is, he's hungry. I ain't fed his ass yet. Your cat's intention was to hurt me? Nah, I'm not. Declawing's inhumane, man. No, we're not wearing headgear for the fight. Like, just 16-ounce gloves. I gotta start putting some videos out. I've been waiting on this damn contract, but like, I don't think the contract's ever gonna happen. Gotta start freaking out Boogie some. Show him what he actually stepped into. Castrating them is inhumane too, Tom. Well, not really. Like, you gotta control population because cats breed a lot. All it takes is like a cat to get out the house and all of a sudden you got 8 more cats to deal with. We're supposed to be getting paid a retainer, but that still hasn't came in yet either. So, is what it is. Both my cats are shelter cats, so they're both neutered. Like, if you get a shelter cat, they automatically neuter them as soon as they get them. They both know their name. Like, this one right here definitely knows his name. Dude, I'm sore every day of my life. I look like an old man getting up. Like, but my plan is to be sore for the next 4.5 weeks. And then take like the last 3 or 4 days off to let my body heal. And then I'll be wherever I'm at. That's where I'm at. Where am I sore from? Mostly my lower body. And a lot of it comes from me trying to do footwork. And having to like adjust and catch my weight. My lower body and lower back. Like, every now and then I get a strained muscle in my arms, like from punching. You know, it is what it is. My lower body's much sore than my upper body. So some footwork on stream right now? No, I'm good. When was the last time I threw a meaningful punch? Are you asking me when's the last time I hit somebody? High school. I hope Boogie doesn't back out the fight. I need this Skrilla. No, Keemstar's paying for the plane tickets. I think the plane tickets or hotels are on Keem. Troy, I don't want to talk about my home repairs, man. I know you're asking, but yeah. You're 15 years old in high school, and I weigh 320 pounds. What advice do you have for me? Do what I did, which is basically isolate yourself and just play video games. Just be antisocial. The one thing you shouldn't do is get into weightlifting. Like, the worst thing you can do is get a summer job, do things that get you out the house, make friends. I don't know if you're being serious about your weight or not. You're going to be big most of your life. And I know you've heard this now. It's easier to lose it now than it is as you get old. Because as you get older, your metabolism slows down. Am I qualified to give this advice? 100%. 100%. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an introvert, but that's not, it's all about, here's the thing with life, and I've said it before. Life's about this long fucking winded race on who can collect the most money. Life in general, right? I don't know how much Kelly paid for it. $200-300 most likely. And like, but then like my Rainbow account got messed up and stuff like that. That was actually supposed to be a Christmas present, but she couldn't ever figure out how to implement my gamer tag on it. Yeah, I finished RE4 at least. I finished the game tonight, yeah. Now I gotta go back and beat it like 5 or 6 more times.
5 or 6 more times.
Wings, can we see a house tour? No. I always play the game on the highest difficulty, so that shit don't bother me. What happens with all the fight from the... Dude, there is no hype from the fight. My viewers are lower now than when I wasn't doing the fight. Like, what are you talking about hype from the fight? Nobody here is here because of the fight. El Gallo, because everybody quit, honestly. Like, a lot of people quit. Like, a lot of people couldn't cut it. Like, when I say in the summertime in South Carolina, in a building without air conditioning, when in heat rises... When you're around 4,000 degrees metal, 4,000 degree Fahrenheit metal, it gets to be 115 degrees, and you're in like a full silver coat, face shield, hard hat. You're sweating from the time you walk in to the time you leave. Like, it's something you had to get used to. But you hydrated. Like, I used to drink a gallon of water a day. Like, I was in great shape at Met Glass. Yeah, but people make fun of me about some of the shit I did. Like, but it worked. Like, I looked like a fucking nerd. You know, I had like the librarian things on the back of the glasses. So my glasses, because I had prescription glasses, but they were like prescription safety glasses. But like, if you just wore them when you sweat, your glasses would slip down your nose like this over and over again, and they would wear fucking welts on your nose. So like, I had like librarian glasses that tied them to my head. I had like a big fucking industrial size bottle of Vaseline in my locker at work. So if I started to rub raw, when you're a big dude, your thighs touch like this, and eventually they rub until the point they get sores on them. And then that fucking is killer. So what you do is you put Vaseline before it gets there. So you go in there, you take a big slob of Vaseline, put on both sides of the inner thigh, so it's... No, I was 365 pounds at Met Glass. How did I not lose weight in those conditions? I'd lost a lot of weight. Like, you might not believe this, but I was very strong when I was at Met Glass. And like, I know I'm known for bullshitting, but I fuck with you not. When I was 22 at Met Glass, I could take a 20-pound sledgehammer, full-size 20-pound sledgehammer, grab it by the tip of the handle, and hold one out on each arm like that. I'm not that strong anymore. I mean, like, I don't know if it's impressive or not, but I've never seen, like, none of the other guys could do it. Like, it's something I used to do to show off at work. A 20-pound sledgehammer, 20 pounds when you're holding it that far from your body is a lot. How long ago? Oh, this is 15, 16 years ago at this point. I was 22 at the time. I gained a lot. I was always fat. Don't get me wrong. I was fat at Met Glass too. But like, I was a bubba. Like, I was one of those guys that I was fat, but I moved well. I had agility. I was, like, my weight never really held me back. But it's easy to do at 22. It's not so easy to do at 37. What do I do normally at the end of a stream? Like today, I'll go lay down and go to sleep. I'll wake up tomorrow, carry my buckets of water, punch my bag, and go about my day, and then stream again. No, I didn't fall 100 feet. I fell basically 2.5 stories, but it wasn't a dead fall. People asking what. Basically, we had this platform that was put on the front on the side. Think of it as like a shelf, right? You basically hang a shelf on the wall. Say I was standing on that shelf, but that shelf was being held up by a crane, right? And it had 4 points. It had 2 points on the front of me, 2 points in behind me, hold me on. I was taking those points off of the crane, right? I took one side off first, then I was turning around to take the other side, and then somebody picked the crane up. Bing, 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 bing. And then I fell, because basically the weight of the platform, this platform weighed, I don't know, 2,000 plus pounds, plus me on it. So what that ended up doing, the shock of it actually pulled the ties from the block of the crane down. So the crane was like almost, but the crane brake eventually caught it. So it's like basically I'm on the shelf, it goes wham like this, wham, 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 and then like the impact slowly drags it down 2.5 feet. But at this point I'm digging my fingers into the grate and getting slammed against safety railing. I ended up getting laid off.